Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Hive at this MVC rivalry matchup against the Seven Hills Stingers and the St. Bernard Titans. Alongside with me, Michael Karamanukian and Gaurav Killaru. Mookie, what a night.
Yes, I'm very excited for this night. It's a huge game. Both teams are starting off 0-2. Each team needs a win to get up in the conference.
Yes,
very important.
On last Tuesday, the Seven Hills Stingers lost to CCDS and St. Bernard lost to New Miami. Both teams 0-2, looking for their first Miami Valley Conference win in this 2017-2018 basketball season. Caught up with the two captains of the team, Bryce and Tommy Robinson. Bryce said he wants to compete, to come out with an intense and angry attitude. They said their focus is to rebound, box out, and to be aggressive. Tommy Robinson, another senior captain, also said, "You're going confident, going hungry," and said, "Talent is nothing without hard work." Alongside with me, Gaurav Killaru. Gaurav, what do you want to see from Bryce and Tommy, the two captains?
You know, they've shown a lot this season. I mean, starting off with the first game in CCD, they both had strong performances, and we're looking for them to come in tonight with a lot of confidence and just bring that same talent and energy as they usually do.
Yeah, sounds good. I also talked to Coach Hill before the game, and just like the captains, Tommy and Bryce, he wanted them to focus on rebounding the ball. He said they have to crash the boards in order to dominate this game. They were not crashing the boards hard enough last game against CCDS, and that's one of the reasons why they lost. He also wanted them to be aggressive against the Titans 2-3 zone. He's looking from Tommy and Bryce and the captains and the leaders tonight. He wants them to keep everybody focused and in the game because, as you know, the Seven Hills Buzz is here, and they're very rowdy and loud, but sometimes they distract the players. He just wants them to stay focused.
That is all true. Gaurav Killaru was also a member of the Stinger Squad, a new group and organization that started this year to help improve and create the varsity basketball games more intense. G, do you have anything to say about the new Stinger Squad?
You know, it's a new development. We're really trying to work on it. And tonight, I think we had a great attendance tonight. A lot of people are excited to show what they're made of. And we're just trying to make everyone have a great time, and we're just going to try to win this ball game.
All right, sounds good. First home game of the season. Let's get a win.
So we will be back in a moment with the playing of our national anthem, Seven Hills versus St. Bernard, after the break. Welcome back to the Seven Hills Stingers St. Bernard Titans matchup. We will go down to our PA announcer for the playing of our national anthem and starting lineups.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we live in the greatest country in the world with freedoms like no other. To honor America and in respect for all who have served our country to defend the freedoms we enjoy, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Athletic Department at Seven Hills. Welcome to tonight's game between the St. Bernard Titans and their Seven Hills Stingers. Student athletes, the coaches, and officials have put great effort into preparing for this game. Please respect them for their efforts. Remember to respect the game regardless of the outcome. The officials assigned to this game. Michael Condon, Michael Niehaus, and Michael Wolfs. Now let's meet the players in tonight's game. First, our guest, the St. Bernard Titans. The cheerleaders, Miranda, Gabby, KK, and Anna. And now the players for St. Bernard. First, the subs. Number 15, Asa Kristen. Number 31, Jordan Jones. Number 33, Elijah Watson. Number 35, Abdul Abudu. Number 41, Brandon Stacy. Number 43, Michael Wilson. Number 45, Michael Rack. Number 51, TJ Grove. Now the starters for the Titans. Number 11, Brady Abbott. Number 13, Tyreek King. Number 21, Greg Stewart. Number 23, Michael Flowers. And number 25, Marlon Gaines. The head coach, Mike Mackey, is assistant Nick Hendricks. And now, singers. The first two cheerleaders, Elise, Rosie, Aisha, Kenzie, Addison, and Allison. The coach, Jennifer Ricardo. And now the players. Number 2, Garrett Rick. Number 3, Stratton Papakirk. Number 10, David LeBrien. Number 21, Rohan Sakiba. Number 22, Robbie Schaefer. Number 25, Luke Keller. Number 30, Jonas Keller. Number 32, Nolan Loring. Number 44, Andrew Brown. Now the starters. Number 4, DJ Ross. Number 40, Charlie Bates. Head coach from the Hills, assistant
Well, Dom,
We are back with the Seven Hills Stingers matchup and the St. Bernard Titans. This is an exciting night, an exciting event, an exciting evening. I feel I could not be any more excited.
I agree with you, Dom. We have the Seven Hills buzz over here with a rowdy student section. It's going to be a fun night, Dom. I'm glad to be alongside you.
I am glad too. Again, both teams looking for their first win of the season. Both teams coming off brutal losses. But the Stingers try to take home a dub in the Hive. Here we go for tip-off.
Very important game, Dom. I'm very excited.
Charlie Dwight will be tipping ball off for the Seven Hills Stingers.
Here we go.
And the Stingers will get the ball. Robinson passes it to Ross, and we are underway. Stingers trying to get something going here. Some good ball movement. To Hill in the corner, and that will go in. Hill's first points of the game, and the Stingers are up 2-0 with 7:30 left to go in the first quarter. A steal from Hill.
Oh, we need to push it up.
Tommy drives and dishes to Godoy. And a turnover. Turnovers have been a problem for Seven Hills in the past 2 games, and they are hoping to improve that in order to gain their first win.
Yeah, like you said, Dom, they just need to stay focused and just have their heads in the game.
Flowers bringing the ball up. Makes a move on Hill. Some good ball moving by here by the Titans. Flowers trying to set a play up.
Seven Hills defense staying where they need to be. They're not jumping to the ball, not overplaying it. Good defense.
His shot will not go. Rebound by Ross. Pushes up the floor to Godoy. Takes him in the corner. And a poor pass by Ross, but Seven Hills will retain the possession.
DJ's had a little bit of problems with his turnovers lately, but I think he will grow into the basketball player he was always meant to be.
Trying to get something going. Bryce for the 2-point layup. 4-0 Seven Hills with 6.
That was a good read by Bryce. He saw his man overplaying him, and he cut back towards the basket, and he got the layup.
And that's what Seven Hills need to do. Coach Hill always says make basketball plays, do not be robots. That was a good basketball play by Hill. St. Bernard misses again as Robinson tries to bring the ball up. To Hill in the corner. Won't go.
I like that shot, though, Dominic. I think he needs to take more shots like this. He's been a very good shooter this season.
He does. It's just about finding that rhythm for him. And once he finds that rhythm, boy, is he fired.
Yes, he is, Dom. Yes, he is.
Gans passes it to Flowers. Back out to Gans on the wing. Dwight with some good defense. King passes it to Flowers. Back out to Gans. His 3-point shot will not go. Good box out by Hill. Like I said in pregame, Hill wanted to get as many rebounds as they possible, both defense and offensive rebounds.
They needed to crash the boards more, and they're doing that so far, Dom.
Playing into practices all week, they have been working on boxing out, staying in front of their defender. And that's what they want to do this year. Ross with the missed 3-pointer. Abbott pushing the ball up. Back out to Flowers. Abbott, his long 3-pointer won't go again. 4-0, Stingers are up, 4:36 left to go in the first quarter.
Seven Hills playing great defense. They have the help side defense down. They're not letting their man get ahead of them.
A travel by Stewart. Jones will come in the game for Gans.
Jordan Jones checks in for St. Bernard.
St. Bernard in that 2-3 defense now.
Our offense needs to be patient, Dominic. We need to find the open looks. We can't rush things.
Seven Hills quickly moving the ball around. To Godoy, he drives in. This is out to Ross. Ross's floater will go in. 6-0. Seven Hills are up.
They needed to be patient, and they needed to attack the 2-3 zone like they just did there.
A foul by number 5, Godoy, his first, team's first. As St. Bernard will kick it out of bounds. Grove comes in for Abbott.
TJ Grove checks in for St. Bernard.
Grove. A foul by Hill.
They need to keep their hands down, Dominic.
Yes, they
These
do.
refs are calling a lot of fouls when we have the arm bar on the offender.
Bryce will have his first foul as
Greg Stewart at the line.
Greg Stewart at the line for 2 shots. Makes his first bucket, 6-1. Stingers are up almost halfway through, more than halfway through the first quarter.
Yes, Dom. Both teams are playing physically, and it's been an entertaining game to watch, Dominic.
Oh, a good spin move by Stewart, and he would get the layup. 6-3, Stingers are up. Ross draws a foul. Grove will pick up his first. My bad, Jones will pick up his first foul. As Brown and Labrie will be checking into the game. First time on this home court of this 2017-2018 basketball season. As Robinson and Dwight, 2 very, very important seniors, will check out. Brown comes in, trying to draw the foul, but will not. He will miss the layup as the Titans bring the ball up the floor.
The Titans are being patient on offense, Dom. They're not running many plays. They're looking to push the ball up and just swing it around and find an open look.
Part of this electric night here at the Hive is Middle School Spirit Night. At halftime, the PA announcer and our athletic director, Brian Phelps, who has been a big help for us,
Yes.
will be announcing all of the middle school sports teams. We congratulate them, and we hope they have a successful year throughout the all levels.
Yes, Tom, as you said, it's been a very exciting night so far in the Stinger Dome. This is the largest attendance I've seen in a while at the school. There's a lot of fans, a lot of support. Hopefully our team can pull out a win.
2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Stingers are up by 3. And a lackadaisical turnover by St. Bernard.
Seemed like there was a bit of confusion on whether he was supposed to slip or not, Dom.
Yes. And that is what Seven Hills has been trying to focus on. Not turning the ball over, not making stupid turnovers. Being coordinated with one another is crucial for this team. And if they put all the pieces together, as we know, Michael, this team can be unstoppable.
Yes, I see a lot of potential, a lot of talent, and a lot of upside on this team, Dom. I think we have so many weapons on offense, and our defense is really strong.
Again, special thanks to Brian Phelps and Ann Ramsey, our club director. Both of them have been a big help as Bryce misses the 3. Both of them have been a big help. And we would also like to thank Trey Tatum, Brandon Williams, Aaron McIntosh, Jason Knar, and Dan Dinger, and Brian Arnold. All of those guys have been a huge help to make this night and broadcast possible.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without those guys. They've been very helpful, very important to our club, Dominic.
And a very special thanks to the man behind all of this with the technology, Charles Clark.
We wouldn't have been able to do any of this without him. He's been great support. He's just been amazing, Dominic.
Bryce
Just amazing.
heads to the line, trying to draw the and one.
Titans foul number 51, TJ Grove, his first.
St. Bernard still in that 2-3 defense, Dominic. It looks like they've been playing good defense so far, and it looks like they won't let up.
A rare miss by Hill at the line. As Ross and Godoy, another two very important guards for this team, will check out as Robinson and Dwight will check back in. Hill goes 0 for 2 at the line, very rare sight. We'll probably not see that again.
I think he should keep his confidence up. He knows he has the shot and ability to do great things for his team. I think he needs to keep shooting, Dominic.
And a travel by Tyreek Hill, yet another turnover by the Titans.
Brandon Stewart with the Flowers. Checking for St. Bernard.
Titans still showing that 2-3 defense as the Stingers quickly whip the ball around. Hill with another short corner shot.
Wow, the student section just went crazy, Dominic.
It looks like they did a silent night type thing as they were silent and they are rowdy right now.
Wow, Dominic, this is a great sight to see. This is the best fan attendance I've ever seen.
A travel by the Titans, another turnover. And this is so exciting, Michael. This is so exciting.
Wow.
With this club, with the Stinger squad, as it is loud and electric here in the Hive. 8-3, a minute left to go in the first quarter. Dwight with the rebound won't go. Brown with the rebound. Shot won't go.
This team has so much height.
Coach Hill wants his team to stay focused, not get the crowd in the way of their plan.
They cannot let all this noise get to their head, Dominic. They need to keep their heads and stay focused in the game.
Keller checks into the game. Keller was on the roster last year as a swing player, but has found his spot here on the varsity roster, full-time varsity, and he's excited to play in this large crowd. Titans is starting to get something going, as these Stingers are playing great defense right now.
Yes, they are. They're not jumping too quick to the ball. They're staying with their man, and they're keeping their eye on the ball. As you can see, there's 22 seconds left. The Stingers need to push the ball offensively to score
Flowers
a quick
with
bucket.
the miss as Robinson dishes, passes out to Labrie. His shot won't fall.
10 seconds left, Dominic.
6 seconds left. As Stewart draws the foul.
An unfortunate foul. Who conducted that foul, Dominic?
Jonas Keller conducted that foul.
Unfortunate. He was just trying to play good defense.
4.2 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Both teams playing extraordinary defense. It is 9-3. Titans have 4 fouls. Stingers have 3. As Stewart will go 0 for 2. 1 second left. Labrie, his shot to go, won't go.
Way off, Dominic. It was a good attempt, though. I like the tenacity.
9-3. Going into the second quarter, we will be back with second quarter action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 9-3. The Stingers are up by 6. 8 minutes to go. Going into the second quarter, Ross has 2 points, Hill has 6, Brown has 1, and Stewart for St. Bernard has all 3 of the Titans' points.
That was a good bucket there.
Stingers are up.
It's a close game, Dominic.
This is a close game. And both teams playing with high level energy, high level intense competition.
Yes, Dom. It's been a very intense game so far. Pretty physical. As you can see, there's been 7 fouls total in the game. I like where this is going.
As Coach Willie Hill tells his point guard to set a play up against this 2-3 Titans defense.
Titans are still keeping up the 2-3, Dom. What do you think
are.
about that?
And I think it's a good move by their coach, Mike Radke, as Hill misses another shot. It's a good move by Radke. Stingers are up 6-0, I believe, and they have only scored 3 points since.
Yes, Dominic. You know, the Stingers have had some trouble shooting the 3 tonight, so I think staying with the 2-3 is a great idea.
It is a good idea. Good pass from Hill as Dwight will drop his first 2 buckets. Dwight, a beast in the paint.
As you can see there, Dom, they waited for the perfect opportunity to score.
Did.
Tommy passed up his shot for a better shot. And he passed to Bryce, and he got it to Charlie.
And that's all coaches say. They want their players to pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Yes,
that was
Dominic,
a perfect example. Bryce had a good
He didn't.
Hill had a good shot there, and he passed it to a wide open Dwight for a great shot. As the Titans will hit a 3, 11-8. 5:53 left to go in the second quarter. Stingers are up by 4.
St. Bernard has gone on a pretty good run here, Dominic. 11-8. I want to see where this game goes. I'm pretty excited. Go again, Dominic. Let's see what the Stingers or the Titans can do on this in this quarter.
And I would expect a bucket from the Stingers here. I would expect Coach Hill to drop a well thought out play as the Titans showing some pressure here up the court, full court pressure. Titans in that 2-2 pressure.
They're showing the press here. The Stingers have practiced press break many times.
As Ross drives in, will draw the foul, will go to the line, hoping to make 2 more buckets to extend his points for the game to 4.
Yes, Dominic. I think he should keep on driving in. He's a very strong player, and he has the skill to do so.
Foul on number 11, Pregame.
Abbott, that draws his second foul. 2 fouls on him. As the Titans are almost in foul trouble with 5 fouls left. 5 fouls with 5:43 left to go in the second quarter.
Yes, Dominic, they gotta watch their fouls because they've been playing a very good basketball game so far. It would be a shame to lose it due to bonus and fouls.
Ross will go 2 for 2 for the line, and he now has 4 points. Titans shot won't go. A miss from Rack as Ross tries to bring the ball up. Hill with the long 3 will go. A 3-point from Hill, and it is 16-8. Stingers are up by 8 with 5:16 left to go in this first half.
Just like we said, Dom, he should keep shooting. He has that shot, Dominic. It will go in for him.
He has the beautiful stroke with his shot, and like I said before, once he catches on fire, he is unstoppable.
Yes, Dominic, I agree.
Another turnover, that time by Stewart. Titans making some unforced turnovers, which is why they are losing this game by 8.
Yes, Dominic, it seems as though the Seven Hills Buzz is doing a great job hyping up our team and rattling the Titans.
Robertson trying to set up his team in an offense. Turnover by Brown. As the Titans miss both of their layups, as Ross brings the ball up the court. Ross's pass to Robinson will go in. Stingers up by 10 with 4:25 left to go in this first half.
Stingers have gone on a good run defensively and offensively, Dominic.
Yes, they have. Not even halfway through the second quarter, and the Stingers have already doubled their points from the first. Another miss from the Titans, that time by Flowers.
It was a good look, Dominic. I like this shot. It's just unfortunate that he couldn't knock it down.
White with the miss, but his own rebound, and we're going for the layup, and will go. Our Titans will call its second timeout.
Yes, Dominic. 20-8, 3 minutes and 48 seconds ago in this first half.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we are back at the game between the St. Bernard Titans and the Seven Hills Stingers. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties.
It's 20-10 right now. There are 3 minutes left to go.
Andrew Brown back in for the Stingers. DJ Brown back in for St. Bernard.
Sorry, we will be right back. We're experiencing some more technical difficulties.
Okay, that's what's going on. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. As we are back with more Stingers action. 1:30 left to go in the first half. Stingers are up 22-10. Robinson with the bucket.
The Stinger Dome is super rowdy right now, Dominic.
As a foul by Godoy. Stingers' fourth foul, now fifth. Pardon me. Both teams have combined 11 fouls as Hill comes back into the game. As the Titans are looking for a bucket here, but they will first call a timeout.
Yes, Dominic. They need time to set up their play. They're looking to score a basket.
At the 30-second mark, please step over in the corner there, as you will be recognized here at halftime. 30-second marks, please start making your way there under the scoreboard and stay off the floor, please.
Ball back for the Titans. As a block by Hill, the Seven Hill Stingers have been playing some extraordinary defense throughout this entire game. And an uncalled foul
That was a very questionable call, Dom.
Very
I thought
questionable.
for sure that was a foul. The defender went up and just hacked at DJ Ross.
Keller brings the ball out to Hill. Hill backs down his opponent and will go in. Hill with another bucket. Hill with 14 points here in the first half.
32 seconds ago, 27 to 10.
The Titans are
Stingers
trying to
up.
set up for their offense.
They're looking to be patient, Dom. They're looking for a
Grove
great
with the shot. Grove with the ball, sorry. As Flowers tries to do something for the Titans. Won't do anything. And a block shot by Brown. Reich brings the ball up the floor. And a tipped ball by the Titans for the Seven Hills Stingers will regain possession.
This is the first time we've seen Reich in the game. He's been hurt so far this season, and it's great to have him back, Dominic.
Talking about injuries, Curtis Harrison, an extraordinary basketball player, as Andrew hits the shot. Curtis Harrison is hurt for the Stingers. As the first half comes to an end, Stingers are up by 19 points, 29 to 10. And we will be coming back after a break with Gaurav Kilaru for the analysis of the game so far. Welcome back to the Stinger Dome, the high. Seven Hills Stingers up by 19, 29 to 10. As we will show you guys the middle school spirit night event here at halftime as the gymnastics squad is on right now. Welcome back to the Stinger Dome. Seven Hills up 29-10 at halftime. Alongside with me, Matt Trout and Sean Betty and Garth Carew, 3 members of the new Stinger squad, a new group trying to encourage and create a more impactful varsity sporting events. Guys, how are you guys?
Great. Thanks for having us tonight, Dom.
So, you created this group this year to increase the popularity of Seven Hills sporting events. Can you tell me, guys, what goes on in the meetings and planning the events?
Well, essentially, it's all about driving school spirit. You know, we feel as a group that our school spirit can be lacking at times, and that it's really all about getting people out to the games, getting people fired up, just getting people inspired by Seven Hills. Have established a school spirit.
Yeah, for sure. We want to get as many people out here as we can, show our team some love, win some games, have a good time. That's all we want, really.
Obviously, it is working right now as the Stingers are up by 19. G, what do you have to say about this?
I think first half performance, got to give a shout out to Bryce. He's been killing it, shooting threes very well, high percentage shots. And alongside that, Tommy and DJ really putting in maximum effort and just really trying to contribute to the overall score.
3 members of the Stinger squad. Guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for being out here, and thank you for showing Seven Hills support.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure, fellas.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
I'm here alongside Stratton, who is keeping the stats for us so far. Stratton, how many points does DJ, how many points does our team have right now? And who are the leading scorers of our team?
Currently we have 29 points, Bryce Hill with 14, DJ Ross with 4, Tommy Robinson with 4, Charlie Dwight with 4, and Andrew Brown with 3.
Wow, so it looks like Bryce is putting on a clinic there with his shooting and his scoring,
He
right?
is, he's on fire right now.
He is. And what about St. Bernard? Who has their points?
St. Bernard currently has 10 points, Tyreek King with 5, Greg Stewart with 3, and Mikhail Flowers with 2.
Okay, Stratton. Thank you, Stratton.
Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the a dominating first half by the Seven Hills Stingers as they are up 29-10. Going into the third, and Michael, it has been all about Bryce Hill.
Yes, Dom, he has 14 points currently. I think he could still light it up in the second half as he continues to score. He had a shaky first half with his shot percentage, but he could turn it up, I think.
14 points is still amazing for a first half. I would expect that the coach of St. Bernard, Mike Radke, would create some defense to stop Bryce's outside shooting, but I would also expect Bryce to go off like he did in the first half.
Yes, Dom, I think their priority is going to be to shut Bryce down, obviously, but mainly just shut him down from the three-point line because he's been shooting pretty phenomenally tonight.
He has. As the Stingers will have the ball to open up the second half. And some sharp cuts by the Stingers. A good pass by Hill to Dwight, and Dwight will have his 6th point of the night. 31-10, Seven Hills up with 7:38 left to go in the third quarter.
No, it's looking great for the Stingers right now, but I don't think it's completely over, Dominic. I mean, there's still time in this game for the Titans to come back.
Yes.
Their defense is very physical. They just need to make their shots and penetrate and kick out.
Yes, I mean, this could be a scenario like the first game for the season of Seven Hills.
Yes.
As they played Marymount, the Stingers were down 45-20 going into the half. However, they played phenomenally in the third quarter.
Yes,
and
they did.
First half of the fourth quarter was down by 3, but led up, and Marymount got the W. A good fought game by the Stingers. However, this could happen with the Titans, St. Bernard Titans, as Bryce with a nice move, his 16th point of the night, and he's just unstoppable tonight.
Dom, King has to watch how many fouls he has. He has 3 right now. He needs to keep his hands down and just play good defense, which I know he can.
King is number 13 for St. Bernard. As Abbott will shoot a 3, will not go. 3-point shooting, and shooting in general really, but especially 3-point shooting has been a problem for St. Bernard throughout the entire night.
Yes, they've been struggling a little bit, Dominic. I think if they run their plays and be patient on offense and just go towards the basket, I think they could be successful. They're relying too much on their 3-point shot.
I would like to thank the guy right next to me, Stratton Pappakirk, for keeping the stats for us tonight.
Yes, Stratton has been alongside us this entire game. He's been a great help with the statistics. He's really been doing a great job.
Yes, he is keeping track of the points, fouls each player has. We couldn't have asked any more for him. Thank you, Stratton Pappakirk.
And we can't forget about our cameraman, Christopher Nathan. He's been doing a great job with the camera. Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful job with the camera work, Christopher. As Stewart will drive to the paint and draw the foul.
That's the first foul on Tommy Robinson. He could still keep the pressure up. He can afford another foul, Dominic.
As Coach Hill just said, stay up and guard. As Stewart drives, a block by Hill. It's not just the offense that Bryce has been producing, but it has been the defense. I believe that's his 2nd block of the night.
He really is a natural leader on this team, Dominic. He's been doing a great job this season.
That's why he's the captain. That's why he's a leader. He brings that leadership presence to the floor each and every night.
And you can see, Dominic, the focus has been there with the Stingers. They have not let up. They have not let the game get to their head. They just are keeping cool heads and getting it done.
As the Stingers will call their first timeout in the second half, 33-10. 5:17 left to go in the third quarter. We will be back after the timeout.
It's actually it's good. How are we doing?
Okay, ready? The Stingers, Ricardo Godoy will take the ball out. With 5:17 left to go in the third quarter, Stingers up by 23 points.
The Titans really need to get
A good pass by Godoy to Dwight, trying to draw the and one, but will miss. Will go to the line for 2 points.
The Titans really need to go on a run here to contend with the Stingers. It's just been a blowout so far this quarter. They need to come back.
It doesn't look like the Titans have any heart right now. They need to pick up the advantage in order to win this game. Dwight goes 2 for 2 from the line.
100% from the free throw line tonight.
Dwight has 8 points. Another miss from the Titans as Ross brings the ball up the floor, taps the basket.
Transition, Dom. Coach Hill told them to push the ball and get layups. This team hasn't stopped us. The Titans have not stopped us on defense so far from getting to the rim.
That will not be a shooting foul. That will be a floor foul by Ross. Sorry, not by Ross, by the Titans.
I think they're looking to get it to Bryce here on the shot for the 3-point.
Tip pass by Stewart. As Robinson passes it to Hill, Bryce drives in for the mini floater and will go 18 points for the number 11 star guard on the Seven Hills team.
He's been playing really well tonight, Dominic.
As you can hear, the Stinger Squad, the new organization that the school has launched to increase the intensity of sports games at the varsity level, they are excited about this 15-point lead the Seven Hills Stingers have produced. Bryce for the 3 won't go.
He's getting a little too eager, Dominic.
Robinson with the bucket and will go in. This Stingers team has been playing full out, intense, with such great effort. Robinson has 6 points. Abbott with the ball, passes it to Stewart. Passes it out to Flowers. A screen by Grove. Flowers with the 3, way off. Ross with another off defensive rebound. Hill, a block by Stewart.
I liked how he tried to dunk that too, Dom, but great defense to get that block. Great hustle and great defense.
Exceptional today, and the Stingers are trying to increase their 17-point lead.
I like the intensity, Dom. They've kept it up throughout this entire game. They're really playing 4 quarters.
Yes, that's been a problem for the first 2 games on all levels of the Seven Hills basketball program, playing 4 quarters. The JV team against Marymount played the first 2 quarters exceptionally. However, they dropped in the last 2 quarters and lost by almost 30. As Stewart will miss the jump shot. Rebound by Brown. Will pass up to Godoy. Hill makes a spin move. Inside, won't go.
You know, I like Bryce taking all these shots, but I think it's getting to his head a little bit. He needs to be patient with the ball and look for a great shot.
Keller checks into the game for Hill. Hill will get a rest. A well-deserving rest, Michael.
Yes, he's been playing well, but I think it's time for him to come out. He's been shooting the ball too much, and you know that the coach, Willie Hill, does not like that.
Titans shoot up the 3, and that will... Take a timeout break. Stingers are up 39-15 with 2:27 left to go in the third quarter. Welcome back to the Stinger Dome. 39-15 Stingers are up with 2:27 left to go in the third quarter. And the Stingers have been playing great, exceptional basketball tonight.
Yeah, but you got to hand it to the Titans here, Dominic. They haven't let up too much. They're
They
still
haven't let
playing
up.
very intensely.
There's no sign of giving up from the Titans, but at the same time, they aren't doing anything differently to try to decrease the deficit that they are in.
Yes, Dominic, I agree.
Rolled by Labrie as Godoy dishes out to Labrie. Labrie tries to go in and will get a bucket. Pissed.
I see a lot of upside in this kid, Dominic. I think he has a lot of potential and a lot of skill.
He has a lot of potential. Obviously, the three-point shot is his main threat to the opponents he is facing. As the Titans will go way off from that shot. Jones will miss it. As a tip pass by the Titans will give the Stingers possession.
Among David, there are a lot of other threats to this Stinger offense, Dominic. A lot of shooters, a lot of good dribblers, and a lot of good defensive players.
Robinson with a nice move, but cannot finish. As a bad call by the referees, calling it out of St. Bernard. But they change it, and the Stingers will get the ball back. A good effort play by Brown. And Michael, the Stingers' main thing they want to focus on is heart and effort, and that was a good effort play by Brown.
Yes, it was, Dominic. They also want to be focused and stay in the game, and they're doing all three of those things. They're putting in a lot of effort, putting in a lot of focus, and they're keeping up the intensity.
That will be Abbott's third foul of the night.
There's a minute 20 to go in the third quarter. 41-15, the Stingers are leading.
Godoy trying to find the open pass. Dishes it out to Robinson as he will bring it up to the top and try to set up a play for the Stingers.
They're running two here, Dominic.
A good move from Robinson to pump fake. As these seniors and captains have been leading their team to victory so far in this game.
Yes, it's been a physical but clean game, Dominic. I like the way both teams are playing right now.
43-15, 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Stingers are up by 28 points. LeBrie trying to get the left-hand layup but cannot finish. 22 seconds left to go as King brings the ball up, passes it to Abbott, back out to Flowers.
They're looking for the last shot here, Dominic. Let's see what they can do.
Yes, I would expect him to shoot the last shot. As Abbott will shoot a three, won't go, another missed three. And a good effort play by LeBrie, but Jonas will miss the shot to end the third quarter, 43-15, going into the fourth.
We will be right back.
Welcome back to the Stinger Dome, 43-15 as we approach the fourth quarter. The lineup for the Stingers: Ross at the 1 spot, Hill at the 2 spot, LeBrie at the 4th spot, Keller at the 3rd spot, and Dwight at the 5th spot. As the St. Bernard Titans will try to come up with a miracle comeback as they are down by a large margin. Flowers brings the ball up the floor and will try to get something going here for the Titans. As a foul, offensive foul by the Titans, a charge from DJ Ross, and that has been one of his specialties. Obviously, his amazing
Dominic,
ability.
I think that may be his 3rd or 4th charge of the season,
Yes.
Dominic.
His amazing ability to pass the ball, his amazing vision, his amazing quickness, but on the defensive side, he is able to create so many crucial charges for the Stingers team, and that is why he is in the starting lineup.
He's a great team player, Dominic, and he was a great new addition to this offense and overall team.
He also brings that electricity and that rowdiness and excitement as Keller missed the jump shot.
You know, in practice, I've seen that Jonas
A
can shoot the
beautiful
ball
pass by Flowers.
very well, but it looks like he's not.
By Flowers. Keller brings it to the corner as they look to pass it, but a pass to Hill, and they will call the timeout.
Tyree King is the leading scorer for St. Bernard with 7.
And we all know the leading scorer for the Seven Hill Stingers, Bryce Hill, with 18 points. A dominant presence on the offensive side for the Stingers. Welcome back to the Stinger Dome. 43-17. Stingers are up as Luke Keller checks into the game.
Luke hasn't seen many minutes on varsity. He's been playing quite well on JV, but this is one of his only times being on the
Bryce tried
varsity
to draw the
floor.
foul, but King will bring the ball up the floor, and a foul by number 4, DJ Ross.
All the Stingers players look very confident right now, Dominic. They're comfortable with this lead that they have, and it looks like they're going to stay intense and play good basketball going forward.
King has 7 points, trying to add 2 more to his stat sheet.
As he misses the first, he looks down. He looks to knock down the second one.
We'll go 1 for 2 from the line, as it will be 43-18 left to go in this dominant blowout by the Stingers.
I still like the Titans right now, though, Dom. They haven't let up, and they're still playing pretty good basketball.
DJ Ross, his 6th point of the game. He has been a effective presence to this team and has showed an all-out effort.
Yes, he's been a great new addition to the Stingers team. As I said before, I can't wait to see what he can do for this team going forward.
And a good move from the Titans, 45-20, down by 25 points with 6:18 left to go. 45-20 left to go in the 4th quarter. 6:08 is the time, as Robinson will go to the score table and try to check back in for the Stingers. LeBrie tries to get the mini hook shot but won't go.
It looks like Bryce is passing more this time around, looking to give his other teammates a chance to score and share in this great lead.
And that is what you call a good leadership teammate. Leadership teammate. Leadership is the most important word for really all teams across the level. Women's, men's, baseball, basketball, soccer, all the sports you name it. Leadership is what every team, every coach, every fan base is looking for, and that is what Bryce Hill and Tommy Robinson gives to this Stingers offense and defense. Flowers makes a move on Hill, shoots up the 3, but will not go.
You know, they're still trying to take those threes, Dominic. I think they would have a way better chance of scoring if they just drove in towards the basket and got fouled.
A jump ball called, and the Stingers will retain possession. Push by the Titans. A foul by Stewart, his first foul of the game. Just to keep you all updated, at 4:15, the JV goal team, Robinson misses the short shot. JV goal team had a game against the St. Bernard Titans. They had an exceptional game offensively and defensively, getting their first win of the season after a 0-2 start. And the women's varsity team also played the St. Bernard Titans. They are just an amazing team. They won against New Miami in a blowout night on Wednesday night, and they won against St. Bernard again, a blowout tonight. Just a very good, talented year for the Seven Hills basketball program.
Yes, Dominic, we have a lot of good players this year, all across the teams, every single team, JV, freshman, and varsity, for the men and women's teams.
Hill trying to add 2 more points. Won't go. Hill's been missing his free throws. To go in this basketball game.
Well, I think it may be over, Dominic, unless the Titans could pull off a miracle comeback.
Looks like the Stingers are playing in a 2-3 defense.
Something they have not played in game before.
An all-out effort played by DJ Ross. Tries to save the ball, hits it off the other team's leg, out of bounds to retain the Seven Hills possession.
We've said his name a lot tonight, Dominic. He's been making great plays all across the court tonight.
As Abbott will come out of the game. As Ross passes it to Robinson, back out to Ross. Oh! Makes him fall. Ross with the pass to Brown, with the move, and draws the...
Yes, Dominic. He had a great play there. Unfortunate for the defense for St. Bernard.
Hey, fans, we got $1 pizza for you. $1 pizza.
Brown makes his first free throw. As he will go 2 from 2 from the line. As the Stingers are up by 27 points. Flowers will get the travel.
Oh no.
So many turnovers by the new St. Bernard Titans. As Bryce is shaking up.
It looked like he really hurt his hamstring there, Dominic. He has everybody on the Stinger side really worried. As you know, he is our best and most valuable player.
He is, but it looks like he is a tough guy and will stay in the game.
Wow. Way to tough it out, Bryce.
As a pass from Ross to Brown, his bucket will go in. 49 points, his 7th point of the game. And all players that have been on the floor have contributed beautifully as a all-new lineup. 5 new players will check into the scorers table, check into the game as Brown gets his... Brown gets up from the floor, 10th point from Tommy, 51-20, up by 31 points in its blowout lead. 3:34 left to go in this ball game. Luke Keller on the floor along with Ricardo Godoy, Garrett Reich, Robbie Schaefer, and Lauren.
Wow, a whole new lineup here, Dom. These are the players that usually don't get in a lot during the games, but let's see what they can do here with their playing time.
Stingers still in a 2-3 defense and yet another turnover by St. Bernard.
There have been way too many turnovers for this St. Bernard team. Titans have been struggling on offense.
Listen to this Stinger squad right now. Always electric during the games as this new program is trying to, like I said before, increase the intensity of varsity basketball sporting events, not just basketball, but all sporting events, all varsity sporting events. And it has showed tonight as it has electrified this Seven Hills team.
Yes, the Seven Hills team looks to be playing a lot better than they have in previous years with the crowd rallying behind them, Dominic. It's truly an amazing sight to see.
It is. Reich at the line. As we said before, he has been dealing with injuries throughout his entire high school basketball career, but he is tough. An offensive rebound by Schaefer. Passing it to the freshman, Loring, will not go. Number 22, Robbie Schaefer, is the school's president, created the Stinger squad, and has found his spot on this varsity roster as Jones will make the 3-point shot.
2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. The Stingers are up 51-23.
Stingers call a timeout as this game is pretty much over.
Let's try.
Stingers play of the game, Michael.
Yes, Dominic. It was very beautiful.
After the game, stay tuned in on this YouTube page as Michael and I will go down and interview Bryce Hill and DJ Ross. Make sure you subscribe to this page, Seven Hills Sports. Also follow our Instagram page at 7 Hills Sports, both on Instagram and YouTube, to follow all of the live streams of the sporting events that we will be broadcasting. Again, this is our first broadcast of the year, and it has been fun working with Michael Karamanukian, Charles Clark, Stratton Pappert, Christopher Nathan, and Garv Killer. Luke Keller, number 25 on their varsity team, and Michael Karamanukian credited up with this club last year. And in a short time period, they have created this broadcast to be possible. Michael.
Yes, but it couldn't have been done without you, Dominic. You've been a great partner alongside me in today's broadcast.
Thank you very much.
Quite fun broadcasting.
It has been fun. Spartans still showing the full court press.
Yes, they're still keeping up the intensity, Dominic.
They are. And it looks like...
Oh, it looks like there was a technical.
It looks like there was, as number 35, Midu will shoot 2 shots from the free throw line. He misses his first and will make his second. 1-2 from the free throw line. As St. Bernard will regain their possession. (51-24). The score, Stingers are up with 2:23 left to go in this game. Keller playing some nice defense here, as the Titans almost get another turnover, but will get the ball back, and a tip pass by Reich. He is always good at defense, Michael.
Wow, he is all over the place tonight, Dominic. He's really making the most out of his minutes.
He is. Floated by Midu will not go. Like Coach Hill says, he wants his main goal. It's turnover by Keller. His Coach Hill has a jump ball as Schaefer dives on the ground to get the ball, as St. Bernard will get its possession.
What were you saying about Coach Dominic?
Hill's main goal for all players is to improve themselves and wanting to get better in practice, in games, and in the off season.
Yes, Dominic. He says this a lot, and as you can see, the bench players are really making the most out of the minutes and getting better, and they're getting some good in-game experience.
A rebound from Nolan Loring as Rohan Sachdeva will pass the ball to Rob Schaefer, no, going!
And the crowd is wild.
The crowd is going wild. What a night it has been. 53-24 with almost under a minute left to go in this fourth quarter. Here we are going to tune in to the Hive, the Stinger crowd. 1 minute remaining. Keller bobbles the ball. And Wright pulls the ball out.
The Stingers look to set up in their offensive play called 2.
David will roll over the top, back out to Wright.
They're looking for a great shot right here, Dom. As the clock is winding down, they're not going to take any bad shots. Just listen to this crowd, Dominic.
I believe that we will win is right, Michael. This team will get its first win of the season. An all-out effort from the Stingers as they are up by 29 points.
Yes, Dominic, it's been a great effort so far by the Stingers. Their next game is tomorrow against who, Dominic?
Michael, I do not know. However, there is a game tomorrow.
However, I think
we will let you know at 7 Hills Sports on the Instagram page if we will be broadcasting the game or not.
Yeah.
26 seconds left to go in this game. Stingers are up by a whopping 30 points. Seven seconds left to go. Schaefer will miss the ball. Will draw the foul with 0.01 seconds left in the game.
The Stingers are leading 54-27. And this crowd is going absolutely crazy, Dominic.
Stay alive from this one, okay? I'm gonna go down and get it. As Schaefer will drop the point, the school's president. Wait, what's that say? Schaefer will go 2 from 2 from the line, 26-27, and this game is over. The Stingers will win their first game.
The final score is 56-27. Thank you for staying tuned in live in the Hive. Get ready for an interview.
Alongside with me, Bryce Hill and DJ Ross, 2 important Stingers for this win. How do you guys feel?
Great, man. We came out, we played hard, we competed, and we got the dub.
Ross, it's your first win as...
Hey, what's up, fam? Hey, shout out to Mom.
DJ broke a kid's ankles.
I made this thing.
Ross, it's your first win as a Stinger. How do you feel?
It's good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to play alongside the kids. Got the dub.
There you have it, guys. Stingers' first win of the season. Live from the Hive, Dominic and Mookie. Thank you. Stingers get their first win of the season, 56-27. A good conference win from the Stingers as they beat the St. Bernard Titans. I have Stratton Papkirk alongside with me. We'll tell the stats of the game. Stratton.
All right. Seven Hills had a couple key top scorers today. Bryce Hill had 18 points. Tommy Robinson had 10 points. Charlie Dwight had 8 points, and Andrew Brown had 7 points. St. Bernard had a couple key scores as well, with Tyree King 5 points, Greg Stewart 7 points, and Elijah Washam 6 points.
There you have it, guys, live from the Hive. Dominic Keller alongside with Stratton Papperkirk, Michael Karamanuki, Charles Clark, and Gaurav Killaru. Good night, everybody. Okay.